friend and I live alone. So I don't have any, oops. So I don't have anyone here to help me, but hey, you guys, I'm back. The titties are out, I'm sorry. And today we are going to do my skincare routine. I have been asked for years and years and years and years and years. Oh, what do you use on your face? What do you do? And for a long time, I was never very comfortable with talking about it because I was still learning what worked for me. And also I was changing so much. Like, believe it or not, at one point I had problem acne up here. And then I had like cystic acne here for some reason. So, and I was just figuring out makeup, figuring out myself. But now I'm looking over there because that's where my products are. Now I have the things that work for me. If my energy seems a little low, y'all, my cat Lentejas passed away. If you've been on my channel for a while, then you would remember the Valentine's Day video that she was in. Rest in peace to my baby. I don't want to go too into that or I will be a mess for y'all. But yeah, it's been, I can't talk about what lessons I've gained from this situation and what I've been learning about myself because it's obviously been a life-changing experience. But I will tell you what I'm using. I'm not putting it in the comments below because this isn't a sponsored video. I've never had a sponsored video. So you're just gonna have to remember, and you can do what people did in the cave times and you could write it down. I don't know if this shit is still recording. Is it? It is. I hope it is, y'all. Okay, so the first thing I do is I go in with these Needly toning pads. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see that? Needly toning pads. Look, I'm gonna get real close for y'all. Okay, I see it there in the camera. Yeah, I'm using my window as like a viewfinder, bitch. What? So I do these first, and they have like it's Chame Cypress Obtusa water. I don't know what the fuck it is. Oh my god, you guys. I don't know what it is. But I know that it's moisturizing and it's some Korean stuff. And the Korean girls really know what they be talking about. So it comes with like this little clipper thingy so you don't stick your fingers in there. And then you just take one out. And the thing is, I want y'all to know that I have extremely dry skin. So nothing I'm using is stripping. Nothing I'm using is astringent, acidic, like heavily acidic. Nothing I'm using is pore minimizing. Nothing I'm using is resurfacing. Everything I'm using is moisturizing, firming, plumping, you know, that. So you get these pads and you just rub it on your, I also washed my face. I'll tell you the face wash I use when I get to other products in the line because some of these products are from the same line as a face wash. And I just do this, you know, all over my face. And I keep doing it until the pad is dry. That's what it says on the thing. And it says to like pat too. Like it says after you wipe, pat it in, so I do that. That's the first step. I do the same steps morning and night aside from the very last step. I don't think all these steps are necessary for other people, but for me and the way that I like my skin to look as like a glam beauty diva bitch, it's necessary for me. So one of my favorite skincare brands, and I've gatekept this for so long, is Then I Met You, just as is. This is their toner. I use their gel facial cleanser. That is what I use to wash my face. And I wash my face for 120 seconds. But this is their Living Sea Cleansing Tonic. It's a toner. I'm almost out and this has lasted me like 6 months. So I go in with that first one because I feel like the first one is a little more, like it's a little more cleansing and it has the pad. And then I go in with this toner from Then I Met You because it feels like like a drink of water. It's extremely moisturizing. Like it feels like my skin already feels like plump with it. So again, the Then I Met You Cleansing Tonic. Can y'all see it? Yes, you guys can. Okay. The next thing I do is I go in with the Then I Met You, the Giving Essence. The Then I Met You products are not cheap. I got this at Ross for under 20 bucks, under 12, I think. But the Then I Met You products are not cheap. They are over 20, and they're probably the most expensive products I have in here aside from 2 things. So if you want to model if you have really dry skin and you want to try out what I'm doing, you can always look up the ingredients of the products I'm using and compare them to cheaper or more affordable options. Like ho-hum, yeah, but I got to where the point I'm at now by reading a lot and doing a lot of research and a lot of trial and error. Like anybody who knew me during my matte skin era knows. Errors. There is a lot of trial, but a lot of errors. So this is the Giving Essence. It feels like that. It feels like it's giving. Like, I don't know if the lady who owns it, it's also woman owned, and I don't know if the woman who owns it is like a cunt, like one of the girls, but she called it the Giving Essence, and she was right. It gives what it needs to give, and it does it. Okay, are we still out? Yes, we are. Okay. It gives what it needs to give. And then after I use the Giving Essence, I go in with my first serum. It's the Mixun Bean Essence. Can y'all see that? Let me see. I don't know if you guys can. Look, it's ghetto rigged right now. But this is the Mixun Bean Essence. This is supposed to be like the vegan version of the Snail Essence. I honestly like this better. I go in with 1 pump and it's like slimy. I go in with 1 pump and I just like do that fast over my face. And I just like kind of massage it in after I do that. And this, ever since I've started using the Mixun, it's Mixun as in Mixsoon. This is Korean as well. Everything I've shown you so far is Korean. And this, like, I've never really had that glass skin look in my opinion, and this has like, I feel like really brought it out in me. Now, the next one I'm gonna use, I do not fucking know how to, okay. So it's by the Face Shop, and it's the Pomegranate and Collagen Volume Lifting Serum. It looks like this. The Face Shop Pomegranate and Collagen Volume Lifting Serum. I just recently got this, and I don't know how good it's working because you need a week, but I used this morning and night. It's been like 2 days, and I like the way it feels. My skin does look like glossier and more bubbly after I use it, and I feel like when you have dry skin, layering a lot of very moisturizing things instead of just depending on your moisturizer really goes a long way. So I do that, and then after I do that, also you want to make sure you're not mixing things that could react bad, and you need to Google that as well. I can't tell you this because I'm not a dermatologist. I'm just a bad bitch who can research for myself, but it's like certain things you can't mix together. I'm about to use the Belief vitamin C and E Aqua Bomb moisturizer. This is pretty expensive too. I genuinely believe in investing in my skin. I'm highly scared of needles and surgeries, ironically, because I'm trans, but I am. And it's always been like my mission to feel as beautiful as I could without makeup. And I feel like I've attained that aside from like my facial hair. So once I get the beard and the mustache gone. It's over for y'all because I live for my face. So the Belief Aqua Bomb Vitamin C and E, one of my best friends, Lisa, put me onto this, and so then the next thing I'm gonna use is the Then I Met You Renewing Rich Beauty Cream. Y'all, I love Then I Met You. I love all their products, but when I tell you, look how this moisturizer looks. Hold on. It's just thick. I'm flicking you guys off. It's thick. You see, like, it's amazing. It's everything. Like, I have crepey crocodile dry skin. Like, think of Mystique from X-Men, but me. Like, if I don't, like, moisturize my face for 3 days, I literally start forming scales. That's how dry it be looking. So I really, like, for me, like, just to feel comfortable, and, you know, like, I don't, like, just with not having my laser surgery, like, my laser hair removal done, for me to feel comfortable, like, in my own skin, like, it needs to be taken care of to a certain extent. For me personally, and this helps me get that. You don't have to do all this, but I'm just letting you guys know what I do because people be asking me. And, you know, you could take and choose from what you want. So the last and final step, and I don't do this. Fuck, always dropping shit. The last and final step, and I do this like maybe twice a week if I remember, because I do be lazy. And look, I got a new one because it was on sale at Ross. Look, usually when I buy this, I get the little sample, but this was on sale at Ross. And that's why I would only do it like twice a week, if that. But I got the big one and it was cheap. This is usually, I think, like $30-something, but it's the Laneige Water Sleeping Mask. And this is like the extra one. So it has like the sleeping microbiome that brightens, hydrates, and softens. You're supposed to just wash your face and put this on, but I'm extreme. So I do my whole routine and then I put this on. And then in the morning, I'm telling you, look, you don't have to do this stuff, but for me in the morning, it's like caviar, bitch. For me in the morning, when I wake up, I'm telling you, like, it be giving, like, I've never, like, it gives, like, I walked out of the womb as an adult. So you're supposed to put this all over your face, and that's what I do. And I rub it in only a little, like that. There we go. And then I take the rest and, like, I'll put it on my hands and my elbows and the back of my arms because they get really dry, and, you know, and just focus it there because I already have, like, a lot of lotion on. And I just make sure I get my hands, because your hands and your neck, y'all, are the first 2 places that age. So if you don't take care of them, if you're trying to look like hydrated, I don't want to use the word young because that's on some pedophilic type of stuff, but if you want to look hydrated, like, well into your age, you need to take care of those 2 first. That's what people are gonna look at. Like, they're gonna look at your eyes and then they're gonna look at your saggy neck and you got, like, filler. Okay, so yeah, you guys, that's where I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna really go into anything super emotional today. I'm sad. I'm realizing a lot about, like, what my support system is gonna look like in the future. I'm realizing that I need to get comfortable, like not just, like, trying to be friends with everyone, because it's just, like, not everybody is ready to be your friend. And, you know, I'm just thinking about how it felt to have unconditional love from my cat, and how I want to share that with myself and what that looks like. There's a lot, and I just don't think that's a video for this. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the skincare and all the hoopla, and I really hope everyone is safe and that retrograde didn't tear you up. Yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate everyone who stick around and is still watching me and is supporting my channel, because I have a lot more followers now, and it's not a lot. It's like, I think it's like 80 something, or I don't know, like 108 or some shit. I don't know, but I never thought I would even have like 40. And like my close friends don't be beefing up my channel and watching it and commenting it. So to have like strangers be messaging me, commenting my videos, liking my videos, like that makes me so happy, because I'm like a cheerleader for so many people, and I don't feel like that gets reciprocated as often as I would like. So it's just nice, and I just appreciate the space that I'm making. I'm trying to be more consistent, and the next video, I think we can talk about more emotional things. I want to talk about DL men in the next video. I want to talk about like how I fucking hate school. I hope you guys have a good night. I am going to go to sleep now. I let this sit in, and in the morning I wash everything off and I look like a button, and it's ready for makeup, and the makeup lasts all day, because if your base is good, your face is good. I love you guys. Be safe. Think kind thoughts, and try to be sensitive and empathetic towards other people, especially with your words, because they cut deep. Love you guys.